Shalom. Quick history on Mother's Day. Y'all know who this is. This is Isis. And you know, back in ancient Egypt, they used to worship this woman. Whole festivals for this woman. Watch this. Let's move to Greece. The Greeks held festivals for Gaia, her daughter Rhea, and the Romans worshiped Cybele. And they honored all of these women as the life giver. But people forget, God is a man, and he made sure that the process of life beginning came from him first and through the man first. Matthew 15, verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? Yes, the Bible does say, honor your father and your mother. But that does not mean create an entire day to worship your mom. So if it's not written in the Bible, why is everybody in the Christian church celebrating it? Repent, repent, repent. Shalom.
When we begin to look into the etymology of Mother's Day, we will find that it has this etymology in Greco-Roman culture. And we know that Greco-Roman culture comes out of Egypt, and Egypt comes out of Mesopotamia, Babylon. And we'll make this correlation by saying that Rhea and Cybele were the mother goddesses of the Greco-Roman culture, and their equivalent was Asherah. Asherah is seen in the Bible, and she was stated not to be worshipped. When we begin to look into the Hebrew word grove, it literally is Asherah. So on today, while people are celebrating their mothers, they're actually worshiping Asherah in the grove, something that the Sephardic Jews was over here doing with the Native Americans when they worshiped their grain goddesses. And then the Puritans came in and they got caught up.
This video is not an attack on mothers and the love, honor, and respect that they deserve. As the covenant of the great God states, honor thy fathers and thy mothers, that thy days may be long upon the earthland which the Lord thy God hath given thee. This video is in regards to the origins of Mother's Day. The origin of Mother's Day is in the Greco-Roman pagan holiday. This celebration was held in the spring, and it paid tribute to Rhea, the mother of the gods. Rhea was the daughter of Uranus and Gaia. Gaia married her own son, Uranus, and begot 6 sons and 6 daughters, who were known as Titans. Gaia also begat the Cyclops, the one-eyed monster symbolizing the third eye, and 3 other monsters. Gaia, fearing her husband's wrath toward her offspring, she conspired with Cronus, her son, to castrate his own father. Rhea, also known as Magna Mater, or Great Mother, was a Titan, and married Cronus, her brother. Cronus, jealous of the future power of his offspring, ate his own children except Zeus. Rhea saved him, and when he reached maturity, he overthrew his father. Rhea was worshipped by pagans and depicted between 2 lions. In modern times, the spirit of Mother's Day is personified in the Mother's Day Proclamation, written by Julia Ward Howe, 1810 to 1910. Here are some excerpts from the proclamation. Arise, then, women of this day. Our husbands shall not come to us reeking with carnage for caresses and applause. We women of one country will be too tender of those of another country to allow our sons to be trained to injure theirs. Our sons shall not be taken from us to unlearn all that we have been able to teach them of charity, mercy, and love. According to Hoe, the little document which I drew up in the heat of my enthusiasm implored women all over the world to awake and to take knowledge of the sacred right vested in them as mothers to protect human life, which cost them so many pains. The sacred right referred to by Ho is in the story of Rhea. Gaia protected her children by hiding them within herself, and Rhea saved Zeus by hiding him in a cave and giving Cronus a rock wrapped in a cloth, which he thought was a child, and swallowed. The official observance of Mother's Day is attributed to Anna Jarvis. Jarvis held a ceremony in 1907 in honor of her mother, who had tried to establish Mother's Friendship Day to heal the scars of the Civil War. In 1910, West Virginia became the first state to recognize Mother's Day. However, it was President Woodrow Wilson that officially proclaimed Mother's Day a national holiday to be celebrated in spring, the second Sunday of May, and in line with the old Greco-Roman tradition. Jarvis, the original founder of Mother's Day, later renounced it. She said she wanted the day to be a day of sentiment, not profit. Today, people celebrate Mother's Day like any other American holiday, oblivious to its origin, honoring their mothers in place of Rhea. One can honor one's mothers and fathers on any day they choose. However, it does pay to be knowledgeable regarding the state-sponsored holidays practiced by so many while they are oblivious to even its modern origins. Happy Mother's Day, week, month, year, and life to all those who belong to the grand motherhood. Peace and love.